Hi, my name is Coldbear, and today let me take a look at the RPG games that will be released this December. Let's start with Chronos, Before the Ashes. This is an atmospheric RPG that chronicles a hero's lifelong quest to save his homeland from a great evil.
Very original.
Yeah, grow wiser, stronger and more powerful as you explore the depths of the mysterious labyrinth. But beware, the labyrinth takes a heavy toll. Each time you die, you age 1 year. Here you must adapt to your advancing age as you progress, starting the game young, nimble and quick, and ending wise and more attuned to magic. Well, knowing my skills with the games like that, I'll be Gandalf the White within 10 minutes. Or maybe Gandalf the Brown, because my skills are shit. Immortals: Fenyx Rising. Previously known as The Gods and Monsters, game's name was changed due to a lawsuit threatened by Monster Energy drink. They were going to go to court because of the word monster in the name. That is ridiculous, but Ubisoft decided to comply. We in Lithuania have a saying, duok durniui kelią, which translates as give away to an idiot, so Ubisoft did exactly that. Game's world looks amazing. Usually I prefer a dark, gloomy atmosphere, but this time even I must admit that everything looks the way it should, and cartoonish environments are made very well. Fenyx Rising is a true Western rival to all the Breath of the Wild and Hyrule Warriors games. I hope that it will be entertaining, although I'm not a fan of Greek mythology. Not because it sucks, it is awesome, but because it's so mainstream and cliché. I don't want more of this. Give me Estonian lore. Give me something from Bulgaria or Brazil, I don't know. There are plenty of countries with original folklore. There is no need to use the same stuff over and over again, right? Haven. Welcome to a weird side of gaming. Just by looking at the art style, you can be almost 100% sure that this is an Asian production, and you would be wrong. But you are not known to make great life choices anyway, so I may surprise you that this is a work of French studio. Oui oui, la baguette mange un chat. I've just said that baguette is eating a cat, and that makes no sense, exactly like lack of gravity makes no sense in this game. Here you will dive into a story of two lovers who have fled to a strange planet to enjoy each other's company. Play them at the same time as they settle into an unknown world, explore the planet looking for parts and material to fix your ship, and make it a cozy home and fight fierce enemies for loot or just for your own life. Cook meals, craft and collect precious resources to make it to the next day. In Haven you can play either in the single player mode or in the company of a second player through a local co-op mode. So it's a great game to play with your girlfriend or boyfriend, or with your mom if you are some weird-ass family. I do not judge. Morbid: The Seven Acolytes. You are the last surviving striver. Your duty, for which you have trained your whole life, is to defeat the 7 acolytes. I hope they are very powerful beings. Imagine, if you train your whole life and they just die very easily, you would be crushed. So many years of training, and all for nothing. You wasted your life while your friends were having fun with girls or ladyboys, drinking beer, eating burgers and pussy, and then you just realize that any of those fat fucks could defeat 7 acolytes without a sweat. Oh dear, whole life down the sewer drain. So anyway, here you will explore the dark fantasy world, abundant with deep and immersive lore, experience brutal boss encounters, and explore a diverse array of environments. Perk leveling system with multiple ways to build your character, over 25 melee weapons and several guns, ranging from pistols, shotguns and rifles. Game looks really cool and obviously is inspired by Diablo and Dark Souls. Cyberpunk 2077. I guess I don't have to present this game as something you don't know. This is anyway the most anticipated game of this year, and by saying of this year, I'm not entirely sure if they won't delay the game again. Last delay for the company was expensive. Their stock price fell about 25% from their previous peak, and that is a lot of millions of dollars. Will it grow back? Of course it will after the release, if the game will be good. We're all expecting it to be some marvel of the modern age, and it better meet our our super high expectations, because I can surely tell that the crowd of Cyberpunk 2077 won't be so eager to forgive mistakes, especially after those delays. Even now they are getting death threats from various lunatics, so let's hope for the best. The Hand of Merlin. This is a turn-based roguelite RPG in which a famous legend about King Arthur clashes with a sci-fi horror. Here you will explore medieval setting on the brink of apocalypse, trade with merchants, improve your heroes and unearth ancient relics. And by doing that, search for the lost fragments of your soul scattered across the multiverse and save as many worlds as you can. As you jump from one dimension to the next, history is reshaped, and it gives real deepness to this game. Although, let's be fair and square and triangle. If the game's name was the Ding Dong of Merlin, it would spark way more interest than just the hand. You know, hands, we can all see them, nothing special about them. But the Ding Dong of Merlin, so many questions. Has he enhanced it with magic? Can he use it as a rope? Can he use it instead of a magic wand? And most importantly, can it talk? Can it tell us the stories of Merlin's ventures when he was younger? That would be such an interesting game, and now, hands, that's it. Now is the time for you to like this video and also subscribe to my channel and press that notification button so you would never miss my video ever again. And because I just paid my last $12 for this subscription animation, I may die from hunger, but you can help me by becoming my Patreon supporter or by joining here on YouTube. Any help will let me create more and more funny stuff, and to be fair, buy more expensive vodka instead of cheap-ass vodka. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.